Hi, I'm Amit from EnviroRental, and let me take you on a very special journey to the core of sustainability in the short-term rental industry, focusing on people, those professionals that really make it work. Yes, I'm talking about the sustainability managers, and had this opportunity to interview some of the finest in the industry and gathered their insights, the key challenges that they face, their key responsibilities, how do they measure success, so on and so forth. Our role at Environmental is to gather such resources for you so that you feel confident about taking your next step in your sustainability journey. Without further ado, let's get started.
My name is Victor and I'm a co-founder in Layla. Layla is a smart assistant that uses an AI powered sensor to track everything that's happening in the property. We're specialized in automating energy savings that we then provide insights and recommendations and reports for you to know how much energy you're saving, how does that convert into CO2 savings, and ultimately trees. To give some context, I worked at Airbnb for 7 years and I was managing big property managers across different regions. And I noticed that the challenges were the same. Like, doesn't matter where you are operating your short-term rentals or vacation rentals, challenges are very similar. And they are mostly related to operations and the information that you can get. So we know that 78% of the guests prefer to stay in a green space. We know that we are we have a lot of work to do in this industry to be more sustainable, but also using technology and AI to bring us that opportunity and to give us more tools to be sustainable. What we are focused on, Laila, mostly is how can we drive the sustainability management, control, and safety in the properties for the guests and the property owners, and how can we use technology to be able to provide these tools and opportunities to vacation rentals, property managers, and even hotel boutiques. So how we look at sustainability is very holistic because we are looking at the environment, we're looking at the environmental things that we can track and we can measure, and we are also looking at the efficiency so that property managers can actually focus on the business and driving the metrics and the programs that they want. And they can use Layla to support them in this endeavor. So one of the things that we do is we automate energy savings. We have a technology that recognizes what's some of the activity that is going on the listings, and we can turn off the devices and the appliances automatically. This brings a lot of savings in energy and ultimately in CO2. We also can know if a device or an appliance is not working properly or is not that healthy. So maybe your AC is working at 60% capacity. This is a lot of waste of energy, and also, ultimately drives bad reviews from guests. So we're looking at energy automation, but also other things that you can track and you can measure in your property, like carbon monoxide, smoke, humidity, and mold. We can detect mold, along with safety, Wi-Fi quality, noise, and crowds. But why is this important is that if you have mold or you have carbon monoxide, you can get ahead of any issue before they become a problem, saving resources or using your resources more efficiently and effectively, and allowing you to plan accordingly to increase those reviews and also to use your resources in a more sustainable way. So that's how we look at sustainability, more as a big holistic way of operating your business. Our technology allows us to measure savings in energy, in currency, in your local currency, and in CO2. And we provide amazing reports and data with insights using Layla AI that we incorporated. So we take all of that information and all of those metrics and we provide you with insights and recommendations and real-time alerts. So you can play with those numbers and visualize them current data and aggregated data, basically historic data, and we provide you with some recommendations to be more efficient and to be more sustainable on each property or each listing. So the way that you can visualize the information is you can filter by time. You can also filter by the listings that you want to visualize, and you can look at an incident report. You can look at a general report where you can see the trees that you are saving, for example, and you can look at operations report. How can you be more efficient so that you can share this with the team? So the benefit is that we have access to all of these indicators and all of this data that then you can combine with your own strategies and implement them in your own in your programs, and you can use this data to track all of the success in your other sustainable programs. Some of our clients are using our trees converter, like how many trees you're saving, and they are putting that on their website, or they are also putting that in the OTAs that they are advertising their listings in. So this is really a fun way for your guests to see that you have an active, sustainable dynamic implemented, and the results, they can actually see the results in a way that everyone can understand. So that's how we look at it. Ultimately, how many trees you're saving, but also your other metrics combining aggregated data or current data. Sustainability has always been an interest to me since I was very young. Actually, on Airbnb, I had the opportunity to collaborate on one of the sustainability pillars, and we were looking at how can we boost sustainability implementation, how can we share information with hosts so that they know how to be sustainable, and how can we also track this with what keywords to use, what amenities, what things that they can use in the profile. So this is an active conversation that Airbnb and other OTAs are having. And that has always been, I'm very interested in sustainability. And I could see how property managers were struggling with actual sustainable solutions. There's compost, how to manage waste, green products, energy efficiency. But I don't think we were talking previously in the past 10 years in vacation rental, short-term rentals industry a lot about sustainability and solutions that hosts can actually implement together with the other programs that they are having. So we were looking at how can we also use AI that is very trending right now, and how can we kind of bundle both the sustainability and the AI to give hosts the opportunity to track everything that is happening in the property, and then also Layla as a smart assistant operating autonomously for them, because hosts don't have the time to also turn off or turn on ACs or devices or things in platforms or other sort of things. So how can we automate that so that big hosts that have large hosts that manage many properties can also use this type of solutions? So that's how we came up with Layla. I think there's a lot of things that in the future that we can implement, and we'll continue to listen to our clients and the hosts and the industry. But having these conversations is super important, and also having a product that was basically made by property managers for property managers to help them be more sustainable has been key and super important for us. And this is a good recommendation as well for any host, any property manager that wants to be more sustainable. we have to start with having the conversations, understanding what is out there and what can you adopt in your current business, because there are probably other solutions, solar panels, other things that you can do, but let's be realistic with the resources that you have now. Take a look at the options that are out there. Talk to specialists on sustainability. Read articles. Look at YouTube videos. Go to blogs, and find a solution that works for your business. And start with one solution. Start with one waste management, for example, or green products, right? And then implement, and then go from there, and go up that ladder of sustainability. Layla is a good option that works for everyone, but of course, look what works for you and start small, and then you grow. There's no need. Sometimes we feel, okay, I want to become green from 1 week to another, and you implement a lot of things that become not efficient. Your team cannot adapt or adopt them 100%, and you don't see the end results as you were thinking or you would like. So start with one, and then implement another, and measure the success of that first thing that you implemented, that first program, and move from there. It's easier. It's gonna be less overwhelming, and it's also gonna be more cost efficient for you. But the first step is gathering the information, have these discussions, and find something that can work for your business size and the way that you operate.